Puerto Peñasco, better known here as Rocky Point, is a big destination for Arizona seeking a beach spot. And now construction is underway to make it a cruise ship port. Cronkite News reporter Sonny Scott traveled down to Rocky Point to see how this project is getting ready to launch.
Known as Arizona's beach, this small fishing town is now making way for Mexico's first home port. People will board right behind me for a round trip around the Sea of Cortez. With its sandy beaches, blue waters, and banana boating, Rocky Point has always been known for its 12-month boating season. A mural painted at a local restaurant of Sandy Beach with a cruise ship headed to the shore may now seem like a reality, with construction of the town's first cruise ship port.
The Homeport will bring people from other states of the United States to come and start their trip on the Gulf of Cortez. So it is very important. It is the most important project the city has ever had.
Mary Snyder, who has lived in Rocky Point for 22 years, can see the progress of the port from the balcony of her 12-story condo and is excited for her new neighbor.
I lived in Arizona for 8 years, and so the idea that you could just get in the car, drive down, and be here in 3.5 hours from Phoenix or Tucson.
Sandy Beach Resorts came up with the idea of a home port and donated some of their land to the city with the help of the Mexican state and federal government paying for the project. They designed a marina, the port, and terminal to have the tourists visit when they disembark from the cruise.
Our personal dream was to create a mega tourist resort in which we could have people from all around the world come to see us.
And cruise companies are now showing a lot of interest in the Sea of Cortez because it's the only part in the world where cruise ships haven't explored.
From what I was told by the state government, Holland America was very interested, Disney was very interested.
The cruise route will begin in Rocky Point and travel down the mainland, crossing over to Cabo San Lucas, then back up the Baja Peninsula.
The home port will be almost a mile long with 90 crew members working around the clock placing rocks and these concrete cubes to have the port done by the end of 2016.
You can see the work above the water, massive concrete blocks hoisted by cranes, but under the water, divers are uprooting plants from the ocean floor to replant them in a safe area. They want the home port certified to be a green port. No fueling will happen here.
They'll go down to the port of Guaymas, and Guaymas is a little bit more industrial, so they'll get the big cruise ships will get their fuel there.
Retired art teacher Beth Hill is worried about the environmental impact to the nearby campground where she lives, but may be more concerned about losing the quiet small town feel.
Enough is enough. Like I said, I lived in New York. I know what the concrete jungles are like. And you expect that back there, but I somehow don't expect it down here.
But Snyder says a little more attention for Arizona's beach will let tourists know what a wonderful place it really is.
So we're going to have that exposure. That's the biggest thing. And then they'll discover why I've lived here for 22 years.
Officials are expecting the home port to be completed by the end of next year, and people will be able to set sail early 2017. Reporting from Puerto Peñasco, Mexico, Sonny Scott, Cronkite News.